Please welcome to the wonderful stage our Board of Trustees. Come on up, lo whionga tangilima. Everyone, Jess, Fiona, Pip, and Ange.
No mai hoki mai koutou.
No mai, as they would love to depart some wisdom with all of you. And it's our absolute pleasure. Thank you so much, team. Lo whionga tangilima, the floor is yours. How's the experience been so far?
Oh, it's hard to say. It's really hard to capture in a few words. And so I'm standing here on behalf of our trustees who are behind me with children in tow, because this is how we've rolled with Polyfest for many, many, many years. And so I'd like to introduce our trustees behind me. We have Pip Laufiso, we have Angelina Kiore, we have Fiona Matapo, and Jessica Tuhenga. We also have, who've been working very closely with us over the past few months, is our festival director, Tania Moangutia, who has been ably assisted by Malia Morris. And so, yes, we are the trustees for Otago Polyfest, but we've gone through a process of learning as we've been able to bring this new platform and a different platform of Polyfest, not only here to families, communities, all our students, all our tamariki here in Ōtepoti, but also right across the motu. And so it's been a great learning experience for us all. We are still learning, and I need to acknowledge and mihi and big shout out to all our major sponsors who, we'll give them a clap, who you've seen on the live stream, who you've seen throughout the ad breaks, and they've made it possible for us to be able to continue to run Polyfest. And it is a significant event for Dunedin, but it's also a significant event for our schools and for our tamariki and for our early childhood services. I also need to mihi to our crew down here on the right side of the stage, who've ensured that our sound, all our graphics, or the ad breaks, or the MC breaks have all just flowed seamlessly throughout the week. And so on behalf of us as the trustees for Polyfest, I'd like to just say thank you very much, whawhate tele lava, for tuning in, for taking time out of your busy work days, for being able to stream us through your workplaces, but also being able to tag in and comment and still be part of this important festival for all of us as Māori and Pacific, but for all of us as Aotearoa and for all of those that live here in Aotearoa. And so I'd like to, one more final acknowledgement to our main MC for the event, you'd like to give him a clap please, to our MC, to Ronnie, who has, I think, a leap of faith, but for us it's been an experience, and it's been very worthwhile having someone who has stage presence and who is very used to being in front of a camera. And so we'd like to just mihi and just say thank you, Ronnie, whawhate tele lava lau sunga, for your time and your aroha in being here and supporting Polyfest 2021. I'm just going to hand it back to Ronnie because he still has a job that he needs to finish. And we will come back up on very shortly. Whawhate.
Whawhate lava, no whionga tangirima, Pia Foli Board of Trustees. Thank you very much. Round of applause, team. Yep, those were the creative heads that brought all of this dream to fruition. It reminds me of an old Kevin Costner movie, Build It and They Will Come. If you've never seen that, Field of Dreams. Anybody? No old school people out there? Sweet. One person. Thank you. Field of Dreams. Yes. And look at this. We built this, and our tamariki did get to come on stage and perform their hearts out. And it's been, like Tangilima said, it's been an absolute pleasure being a part of this whole experience. For me, just a bit of background, I was born and raised in a village in Samoa called Salailua, and I was surrounded by my culture 24/7. I was surrounded by my language 24/7. I was surrounded by my aunties and uncles 24/7. So culture, I couldn't get away from it. It was always a part of our DNA. So coming to New Zealand and seeing the melting pot of cultures that there is, parts of my heart kind of yearns for home, but at the same time, parts of my heart also breaks when I see, there's not a lot of avenues for our cultures to actually be showcased in the way that has been showcased for Otago Polyfest. So I'm really thankful to God, thankful to this amazing kaupapa, this amazing team who have been able to put this together. So you, our village at home, our village all over the motu, are able to tune in and be a part of this village here. So thank you very much for even letting this Samoan boy from Sava'i be a part of this whole experience. And also, I've got to acknowledge my girl, Jordan here, my MC Hammer. What's up? Jordan has been holding it down with me as well. Shout out to my other ones, Melly. I think I had Melly up here. We also had Shakayla as well. Shout out to our MC team. Every time I went to the back, round of applause. Every time I went to the back, I was like, okay, which one of us can perform? Which one of us, when we had a certain time to fill, just because, we didn't want to leave you guys in the lurch there at home, and to make sure that you're also entertained as well. So thank you very much, whanau, for that. Jordan, before we depart, any departing comments of your experience of Otago Polyfest this year?
This year, it was a pretty full circle moment for me to go from performer to tutor to MC. Finally made it here, whanau.
Woo! Add that to your CV. Yeah. But it actually has been a pleasure being able to MC alongside Jordan. We met for the first time right here in Ōtepoti. So it's been a really awesome way to connect with whanau from in and around Te Waipo Namu. But it's been an absolute pleasure. Kapa haka wise, are you going to be bringing a group next year maybe?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe. And speaking of whanau, though, I would love to take this moment to invite everybody who is a crew member wearing blue. I would love for you to make your way to the stage right now so all of our te aroa and all of our whanau can see your beautiful faces. Yes, the little cogs and the little bits that made all of this show happen. The crew, hardworking crew from behind the scenes. Whanau, you didn't see this, but there was like a really awesome train of crew bringing our whanau from the buses into the holding bays, out to the corridors, over to our oiling stations, back of the stage, making sure they stay in their bubbles safely, and then making their way to the stage. And that was only the beginning. And so a lot of hard work went into it. I want to invite everybody to come up here. There's absolutely been no audience here in our stadium. The only people that were cheering and clapping and catching some of the kids off the stage were these beautiful faces here in blue. So come on up, everybody, so New Zealand can see. They say many hands make light work. And as you can see, many of these hands have made all of this work very light for us here on stage. Me and Jordan was only just entertaining and filling in the gaps for many of our performances. But these guys, round of applause for our entire crew here down at Otago Polyfest 2021. Absolutely, take a bow, whanau, of course. Yeah, and they even brought their tamariki as well because we couldn't find babysitters, so we all babysat each other's kids. And shout out to our wonderful camera crew, William, Grant, Aria, Pat, Gordy, I love you, Gordy. To Dave, to our director, John, to Lisa in the back there, to Te Whenua, Te Whenua! Woo! To our entire crew here at Otago Polyfest, thank you, whanau, for tuning in, for bearing it with us when it was lagging, when there was glitches. You didn't throw anything out the window, I hope, but you did actually bear with us. You stayed with us all throughout, and on behalf of this entire incredible crew that brought you Otago Polyfest, whawhetai te le lava. 3 cheers for all of our te aroa. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip! All right, well, we'll work on that, team. Thank you, team. We love you, and we really hope that next year we can fill this stadium Get vaccinated, whanau. Come on. I know it's a hard topic right now, but the more we get with the kaupapa, with our country, the more we can actually experience things like this in a live setting. And we would love to see your face sitting in this audience come next year. So get on to the kaupapa whanau. And yes, we do send our love to Tāmaki Makaurau, to all of Waikato, to Northland. Yes, it is a hard time for all of our whānau, and we would love for this to be a part of the scenes up in Aokilani, to all of the festivals that couldn't go down during COVID. Whānau, if we band together, if we connect, if we stick to our kaupapa, get vaccinated, whānau, protect our whakapapa, then of course we will be able to enjoy many more things, but face to face. So whānau, please take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay warm, stay at home, and stay connected. And just to end this incredible show off, I'd love to invite the one and only, the man they know as the Hokamania of Otago. No whionga tangilima, please. To end our wonderful show, we're, of course, giving back to the man that made it so possible, Liatua.
Whaftai, Ronnie.
Thank you, Hoke.
Before I do finish with our inoi, I'd like us all just to 3 cheers for this man here, for his work in pulling us together. 3 cheers for Ronnie. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
I love you guys.
Alo, whaftai. Tātou I whumataro. Lea tō ai. Lea li ima mātou whaola. Mātou te whaafoe atu. Iwi inga ma le whaftai. Lea o whaai o ma le nuia. Mātou whaamoe moe mo le neiva yaso. Dear Lord, we thank you for your many blessings. We thank you for the opportunity that we've been able to gather together this week. And we thank you for your loving guidance in bringing our tamariki, our young people, here together at the Otago Polyfest for 2021. We thank you for the many hands that have made the work possible. We thank you for the opportunity to be able to share through waiata, through laughter, through siva, through haka, with many of our people across the motu. We thank you for the opportunity, for the fellowship that we've been able to have this week. And we ask that you bless us as we continue to make our way from this venue today. We ask that you bless our families who are waiting for us. We ask that you bless our families who are in Auckland, who are in Waikato, who are in the north part of Aotearoa. We ask that you bless all of us as we try and make our way through and navigate through this COVID environment that we are all living through. And we ask that you guide us as we leave this place and as we prepare for another celebration this evening. And we ask that you will continue to guide us throughout this evening. And we ask these in your name. Amen.
Wa whawhetai, wa whawhetai, wa mali e mata e vai, wa tasi lava oe, wa tasi lava oe, ila unei wha moe moe. Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Patia! Patia! Lua pati! Lua pati mana Otago! Vai saukasi, lua pati mana Otago! Thank you very much, whanau. Be safe, stay safe. Love yous. Thank you very much, whanau. It has been a pleasure being your MC alongside the wonderful Jordan, Melly, and Shakayla. And thank you on behalf of the whole team here. Stay safe, and we'll see you in 2022. Tahoo! Fa soi fua. Fa la ia, olo fenko fe au. Fa. Well done, squad.